Okay, this is the second video where we're turning this picture into the creative version. This time we're using Affinity, but as with Photoshop Elements, it's exactly the same process. In fact, if anything, Affinity is more like Photoshop than it is Photoshop Elements because it has a lot of tools available that are not available within Elements. We won't be using those. We will stick to what we have already seen in Photoshop Elements. Okay, so exactly the same process. So as before, we take 2 copies. And if we remember the first one, we're going to label black and white. And the second one, we're going to label threshold. Okay, as before, right. We will hide the threshold layer and we will focus on the black and white. In order to turn this black and white, we go to Adjustments, Black and White, and we simply close that down. It's already done. If you remember, we also need to increase the contrast. So we shall do that. We will move the contrast up to 100%. Now we can go back to Layers, and we can see that it's added in more layers where it's doing the adjustments to the photograph, the layer I should say, that's the layer below. We can tidy this up within Affinity, a new tool that isn't available in Elements. Control G puts them into a group, and we can label that group black and white, just the same as the original source. We can open that up at any time, but it's just a way of tidying up our work area. Okay, threshold. Make it available, so it's obviously put the layer straight over the top viewable. Go to Adjustment, and we can go down to Threshold, and we need to move this slider until we get a nice amount of lightness in our hair and can still see roughly where her eyes and her lips are. There we go. So that's about right. Go back to Layers, same again, it's got 2 now, so let's highlight them both. Control G, put them in a group, relabel the group as Threshold. Okay, now in order to change the opacity and the blend layer, we need to highlight all 3 of those, and it will change them all at the same time. So black and white, we want it as normal, but we want to drop the opacity down to about 60%. There we go. The threshold, again, highlight them both, but we want it as overlay. And we want to drop the opacity down to around about 75. That'll do nicely there. Okay. So the next step is to bring in the texture layer. and it's loaded up as a separate file. We can Control A, Control C, go back, go to the top, which is that threshold layer, and then Control V. Let's put that on the top. Right, so before we do anything else, we're going to move that to lighten. And we need to add a mask. Mask tool is down here. We'll add a mask layer to that. Now you'll see it's grouped them together automatically. But there's the mask. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find the brush tool. Change it to black. You'll notice that it's quite big, so we use the square bracket and bring it down. You'll also notice that as we move it around, it's already showing us where it's going to be effective. The other thing we're going to do is zoom into her eye so that we can minimize the amount of slippage outside the area. Bang, that'll do that. Bang, that'll do there. Then we can put this on her lips as well. Okay. And what we did in the Elements version was we copied that mask. For the purposes of today, we'll do the same. But what we'll do is we'll do it individually. So there's the threshold. We've selected threshold. We'll go down to the mask. It added a mask to that threshold picture. And we can do the same again, just to make sure it comes through. Bang. Bang. And around her lips. Again, I'm doing this quite quickly. It's important that normally you would spend a little bit of time. I'm just demonstrating what we're doing. Okay. Right. We can now add in a new layer. We do that in here with Control-Shift-N. And we can call this lips. And we'll make it a nice red. There we go. We're already on Paintbrush because we haven't had to do anything else. But what we will do is just allow ourselves a bit of space. There we go. Right, this should be easy. Now you notice the brush at the top here, opacity is 100%, the workflow is 100, and the hardness is also 100, so it's got no feathering on the outside. So we'll just go around to fill in where we want the lip paint to be. When we zoom out, we can check it's in the right place, looking okay. Yeah, that's okay. We'll change this to color. and we can change the opacity until we get the desired effect. I think we'll leave it on 100. That's just being slow. Okay. Drop it down to 75. Right. Control Shift N brings in a new layer. We'll move up to the eyes, which we will make nice blue. Again, zoom in with Control Plus. Left square bracket to reduce, and then paint in. Now, something you've already noticed, I'm sure, is that I've already gone on the masks outside of where the eyes are, and we'll sort that in a minute. Okay, so eyes, we'll change that to colour. And again, we'll drop the opacity. Okay, we'll move up a little bit. Oh, sorry, didn't label that. Okay, Control Shift and N. Label it eyebrows. Change that colour to black. Square bracket and go over the eyebrows, remembering to change the size as you go down the eyebrow, making it smaller as you go. There we go. And at the other side, remembering right square bracket to make eyebrows thicker as you come towards the right. This time we use colour burn. That's fine. I just want to go over this area a little bit. Okay. Final step is Control Shift N. Eyeshadow. That nice magenta colour. And we can paint in. As quick and easy as that. Sure. Make it smaller. And then just shape it a little. Okay, repeat over here. Okay, right. I'm just going to change that to blending mode over to color burn. Notice it's not quite having the same effect. Let's change it to color because we want it to have that nice. No. Okay, I just want to explain I've frozen the video right now. I don't understand why the blending mode was working differently to as it was in Elements. I will look into this. Apologies. Let's carry on. So we carry on painting until we're happy with the general shape. And zoom out so that we can see the full picture and adjust the opacity level until we're happy. It looks about right. Then go to the crop tool on the left hand side, square crop as we used in Elements, and the same principle. We don't want too much cropping at the top or at the side. I left a little white bar there on the left hand edge, so I'm going to undo that and crop it again. So I'll drag it down, make sure it's properly in. Just to make sure, just for this example, I'm going to pull that in a little bit on the left. But I'm going to pull it in a little bit on the right as well, so we know that we're well within the full picture. Press enter, and there we have the final image. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching these videos and have found them useful. I'm always open to new ideas for further videos that you may want me to publish and show you how to do things. If you're interested, then please click my subscribe button and then you'll see any new videos that I put up. Thank you very much for watching.